Let's live down by the water, watch it come and go home. I wish we were both to like sail away.
Hi there and welcome to my channel, Maline's Corner. My name is Maline and I'm here to give you your pick-a-pal reading today. Before we start, I have a quick disclaimer that this channel will be used for pick-a-pal readings only, and I have another channel called The Eagle's View Tarot, and I will link the other channel below so you can check it out, where I will post zodiac specific readings. For now, I'm posting weekly readings on that channel, so if you're interested in that, check it out. Second of all, my heart goes out to everybody involved in the crisis in Ukraine. My heart goes out to you. I am heartbroken by the entire situation, and I'm sending so much healing, light, and love. So, with all of that being said and done, choose your pile. I'll be using the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck for both groups today, as well as the Oceanic Tarot. This is going to be pile number 1, and this is going to be pile number 2. Pile number 1 is the Quantum Tarot, the Quantum Oracle rather, and pile number 2 is the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. So let's begin. Hi there, if you chose pile number 1, this is going to be your reading. I'm keeping this reading open-ended. I'm just consulting the oracle cards and my intuition as to what the people that are drawn to pile number 1 need to hear right now. What does the people drawn to pile number 1 need to hear right now? It's interesting because this was the bottom card, and if you're not aware of it yet, I have another channel, if you skipped the introduction, called The Eagle's View Tarot, where I post zodiac specific readings. I posted a short there today where this card came through, so maybe that's a sign for you to go check it out. You have an event coming up, a milestone in your life, and this can be about everything for you, but I get for some of you that it is a celebration. It can be a celebration of yourself or someone else or someone in your family or a friendship circle, or even your child is what I'm getting. It looks to me like it could be kind of a wedding or very formal celebration coming up. It's exciting. It's beautiful. It looks as though it's going to be kind of marking a new beginning, because this is the bottom energy of optimism. Love to see that. So this marks the beginning of a new era. This could also be a life transition, such as a baptism or some kind of name celebration, or marking life, a new life, a new beginning. So it could be that you are starting a new business, you're announcing something, or something is being announced to you. So let's see. Let's use the Oceanic Tarot and see if we can get some more information. Okay, any information about this milestone? Ooh, and we have 3 cards, and this is beautiful. First of all, you have the 4 of Swords with recovery. You have the Death card with transformation, and you have the 9 of Swords, anxiety. Let's clarify the anxiety card. Yeah, that's beautiful, intuition. So what I am sensing and what I'm getting is that there might have been a period of stillness in your life. Maybe you're guided to take it easy, health-wise, or just you're recovering from something. And the Death card signifies that there is an end to something. There has been an end to something. And, it's not a bad thing, because as I said, it could be a transition. We're going from a child to an adult. We're going from an adult to being married. That kind of transition and transformation is what I'm getting, with the overall energy being the milestone and optimism. But it doesn't mean leaving something. When you're going into adulthood, you're leaving childhood behind. When you're getting married, you leave your single life behind. And even though it's a beautiful transformation and transition for you personally, there is a lot of anxiety going on. This could also be the collective energy. So depending on your personal situation, there might be a lot of fears right now. Loss of sleep, anxiety. I think it's just fear, because the optimism card here signifies that you have a lot to look forward to. At the other side of this threshold here to the new, there is beauty. And if you're consulting with your higher self, your soul, you would see here that there is a calm. There is a calmness. And especially with the Four of Swords, which is a card of rest and calm, I sense that this transition will be seamless. You don't have something to worry about with regards to this transition when it comes to this milestone in your life. So I just wanted a clarifier for the milestone, and it is the Eight of Cups, and this makes total sense, this is also a card of change, but it's also a card of perhaps leaving behind a beautiful phase of your life, or leaving behind a phase or a cycle or a chapter, such as the old place that you lived, your singlehood. It could be a hearing motherhood, so you're transitioning into a new phase of your life. Motherhood, birthing a new business, but it does mean leaving something behind, and it can be a little a feeling of not necessarily sadness, but kind of grieving the old you. Maybe you have already gone through this transformation. For instance, you've become a mother, and you are now, maybe you're having a depression, because the Knight of Swords could signify anxiety. I do sense that this will, with some gentle love and care, transpire and fade away and move into calmness. I don't know if you can hear, but my neighbor is making some noise. They're having a vacation right now with their children, and it's very, I can hear everything they're doing. And also my washing machine signified that it was finished, like it was beeping. So I just feel maybe there are a lot of distractions. Maybe you are distracting yourself a lot, and maybe there is this just chaotic mental energy going on here. So maybe meditation could be beneficial for you. We will move on to take a look at the self-care oracle deck, but I just want to reassure you here that the 8 cups that you're leaving behind, the things that were important to you, they will not disappear. And if you're leaving them behind, you're not losing. It's reminding me of, the loss of a family member. Obviously, you're grieving it, but when you have experienced that kind of loss, you also know that the memories keep living in your heart, and you're bringing it with you. You're bringing your upbringing with you. If you had a grandmother or grandfather that were important to you, it was like a mother or father to you. You're bringing that with you in your current life, and it's very strange. So maybe I sense that someone is coming through here, someone that you've lost, and they're saying that they might not be physically there, but they are. It is as if they are in another room. They're there, but you cannot see them, and maybe you cannot hear them either. So there is this appreciation for what you have, and at the same time a nostalgia for what has been. But I sense that you will be able to take what you've learned, take the positive experiences, take the beauty from whatever this is that you're letting go of or that you're leaving behind, and move into a beautiful new future with love and appreciation. I'm asking for another clarifier to this, and we have the Empress. I did talk about motherhood, and this is a very transformative reading. You are transforming into a new role, possibly. If it's not motherhood, if it's not a business, it could be anything, into a new you. Maybe it is working on your mental health, your fitness level, your intuition. It's very intuitive or very creative even. Maybe it's working on a book. It's something you have to do in solitude. There's something you need to consult your higher self in doing, I sense, and it's going to be abundant. So whatever you're leaving behind that was fulfilling, it was beautiful. Maybe you are in fear of your financial situation. Maybe you are in fear of your well-being. It will be more than okay. It will be, indeed, it will be very abundant for you. Oh, beautiful. So let's see, pile number 1, how you can take care of yourself during this time of transformation and change, besides, you know, what we already know, which is sleeping, you know, relaxing your physical body, relaxing that monkey mind through meditation, maybe even therapy for some of you, seeking a psychic or a tarot reader that you trust, talking to people around you. Okay, what else, Spirit, for pile number 1? Ooh, pleasure. So this is interesting with the Empress card being here. This could signify a pregnancy for some of you. So if you're not looking for a pregnancy, be mindful of that, because this is a very fertile time. And this could also signify, you know, what it says, focusing on physical pleasure, but it could also be focusing on joy. I feel joy in your physical body here with dance. So I sense that there is a celebration coming. Ooh, this is interesting. Connecting with your womb. There's a lot of emphasis on physical body, sexuality, pleasure, in whatever way you connect with that. And it could even be your emotional, you know, especially if you're a woman, could be connecting with your emotional cycle, you know, especially if you're in a fertile age. Your cycle might influence your mood, and maybe you're starting to see the connection here. Maybe dancing and moving your body can be helpful during these times. Maybe, you know, doing a gentle exercise routine, or just focusing on finding the most comfort that you can amidst the discomfort in a way. Because the Death card, the 4 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, it can signify that you are a little bit tired. So doing what you like to do, movement that you enjoy, such as dancing. It doesn't have to be an exercise routine. It can also just be going out, having fun with your friends, you know, focusing on the good life, so to speak, if that is available to you. Taking a break, doing something that you appreciate, a hot cup of tea, walk in the woods, you know. Some of you might have tension in your stomach, or pain in your stomach, or pain somewhere in your body, and this is also all about you focusing on nurturing that. This is a very fertile time, I must say. So if it's not a child or building a family, it must be some kind of creation or creative work for most of you. It could also be starting a spiritual business, or starting a dance studio, or doing body painting, or some kind of tattooing, some kind of art. I'm also hearing my computer making some noise right now, so maybe you're working a lot on the computer, and that is something that makes you anxious, being inside too much. So getting moving, getting up, and especially getting outside could be beneficial, and allowing yourself to be the receiver on the receiving end. You might be used to giving a lot. Now is the time to receive. Yeah, and my machine is, my washing machine is confirming that. So, very beautiful energy. I kind of love your energy, and I hope you're all doing well. If you're interested, check out my other channel, the Eagle's View Tarot. I will link it in the description box and also in the pinned comment. Let me know how this resonated with you. And if you have any suggestions for future pick-up pile readings, please let me know. I'd love to interact with you. Have an amazing one, and I'll see you next time. Hi, pile number 2. So if you chose the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds by Lucy Cavendish, this is going to be your reading. Pile number 1 was so beautiful. I love this. And I just saw 444 and just on the screen. And maybe you've been seeing number 4 a lot. I have been seeing number 4 all day. So maybe this is going to be my reading. Before we start, I have a quick announcement. I also have a second channel called the Eagle's View Tarot that I'm linking below. So this channel will from now have only pick-a-card readings for the most part. So if you're interested in zodiac specific readings, feel free to check it out. So now let me see what Spirit has for you. What kind of guidance does Spirit have? These are very chaotic times, so I'm focusing on messages of inspiration and encouragement and self-care. If any of you are directly affected by what's going on in Ukraine, my heart goes out to you. You know, I am so saddened over the entire situation, and I wish my country, Norway, would do even more. Okay. So what is it that pile number 2 need to know? Ooh, I'm excited. You have the homeward traveler, completion, reunion, return. Wow. And look at the bottom energy. The Isle of Wonders card number 4. Revelation, teaching, discovery. Ooh, I kind of sense discovery here, especially because the cards inhabit travel. The first card is the homeward traveler, then traveling to the Isle of Wonders. And I know that in the guidebook here, it says that there is something about this magical land can only be reached by the soul. So it's something about leaving your worries behind. Some of you might be traveling, and I also see the orbs here. So there is something about your connection to light beings, or even just your spirit. Maybe you're opening up to some new side of you, some spiritual side of you, the side of your soul. And I also sense that your world is opening up. And I don't know what that means. It's something that I hear your world is opening up. Maybe opportunities are coming in. Opportunities, options is also something that I hear. Things are opening up. If you thought you had just a linear path, things are going to possibly be not more complicated, but it's going to open up the opportunities, the possibilities. Maybe you're going to see possibilities that you didn't think you had. There is something about flying. It's something about up in the air, because do you see my new background here? There's something about the sky, and the colors are kind of merging. So maybe you're going to challenge yourself on a hike, on a travel. Maybe you want to go out in nature more, in the forest. You know, I hear that something is calling you. It's a new journey, and it doesn't have to be a physical journey. It could be a move. It could be a journey. It could be across waters here, because there is water in both of them. It could be an emotional journey. It could be multiple things. I also see there was a palm tree here, so it could be an exotic travel for some of you coming up to, maybe in April, because number 4 has been coming up a lot. Okay, so let's use the Oceanic Tarot, which is very appropriate for you because you have water in both cards, and see what you get. Can we get some more information for pile number 2, please? What is it that pile number 2 needs to know? The cards are just flying today. I love it. Okay, so first of all, you have the same card as pile number 2 in this pile number 1 in the same position, which is the 4 of Swords, recovery. Actually, I think it was the other way around. I think you had the King of Cups first, understanding. You have a lot of water, so maybe you have a lot of water in your chart. You also have partnership, the 2 of Cups. Ooh, and then the 4 of Swords, recovery. So I would like to clarify the 2 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, kindness and understanding. Ooh, and this is interesting. The bottom card, the World, regeneration. It's interesting here because you have a lot of water. Obviously, this is the Oceanic Tarot, but you have a lot of water also in terms of the cups coming through. Understanding, partnership, regeneration, recovery, and kindness. I just feel that you are in deep contact with your purpose. I feel that you are opening up. I feel maybe someone is softening up. Maybe there has been a block in communication between you and someone else. And it's going to loosen up. It could be a parent. It could be that you are the parent and this is a younger son or younger daughter here. I just sense that things are opening up. I just feel that if you've been wanting a partner in crime, a partnership in love, or a partner in business, and you've been manifesting it, it is coming to fruition. It's opening up. It's coming together. And especially with the World, which is a card of coming together, coming full circle, and coming into something new. There is this level of emotional maturity that comes through with the King of Cups and the Two of Cups, and this very gentle energy. And there is this gentleness with the Isle of Wonders too. It's a very lovely soul coming in, very lovely energy, a very supportive companion. This could also be a pet for some of you. I must say, if you've been considering to adopt a pet, it could be. But I also sense that someone will come in and lighten your load so that you can focus on self-care. With the Four of Swords, recovery, you might have been through a lot in your life, or you took a lot of responsibility for someone else. It could be that you are a parent or something, or that you just took you worked a lot, or you've gone through some sort of heartache and you've healed from it. And you're ready for someone to lighten your load, for someone to come in to give to you or to make your life easier in a way. The Two of Cups partnership was clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. I sense that this is the kind of partnership where you are equals. This is the kind of partnership where this person is coming in as an equal that has something to offer to you on a material level as well. So it could be that this is a new business partner coming in. I sense that there is a male and a female here, and your expertise might be you are of use to each other, you know. Maybe it's a little bit different, but it's very good to have that kind of I don't find the word in English, but you are in both need of each other's competence, but it's also very respectful energy. You are respecting each other's backgrounds and history and contribution. I see the starfish. For some reason, it reminds me of the star card. This person, they could also be an advisor, comes in with a lot of hope, brings a lot of hope in your situation, and opens up, opens, as I said, there's an opening here, opening you up to new opportunities, or making you see other options and opportunities and what you can do in this particular situation to create more. I sense some of you are expanding your businesses and achieving something in your business or career that enables you to rest more. So even working less and achieving more is something that I hear. So maybe you've been manifesting that. Or having just a more balanced lifestyle where you have time to rest and recover, where you have a balanced schedule, time for physical exercise, but also meditation. That kind of came through for pile number 1 too. But especially with the Isle of Wonders, this is a place that you can only come to through connecting with your higher self and soul, with your light within. It's a place that you can travel to while you're sleeping, for instance, for some of you. So doing meditations right before you sleep, or maybe you are experiencing out-of-body experiences, it could be something like that, something spiritual, but also just hypnosis or meditation that you can incorporate into your day-to-day life will be really beneficial. And yeah, you have the 2 fours. I just saw that now. Yeah. there's something that will be given to you on a soul level. Could be a kind of a download too. It's really, really helpful and really beneficial, but you need to take the time out. I hear you need to take the time out. You can miss out on this energy. It could also be a spirit guide. I hear it could be a spirit guide, you know. If you're not looking for love or a partner, it could be a spirit guide that you're working with. So take the time to connect with that side of you, and that is an important part of your life. Ooh, nice. You have the same card as pile number 1 here with connect with your womb. And you also have soak in a bath. Yeah. So this goes well with recovery and rest. That kind of energy. Could be taking the time to go to a spa, or if you have a bathtub, soak in a bath. Could be taking a hot shower and doing a meditation in the shower. I see here that candles can put you in the right mood for manifestation, or in a very calm, serene mood. There are crystals here, and also possibly lavender and vanilla essential oils. Beautify your life, I sense. And connecting with your womb can also be connecting to your femininity, your inner, you know, depending on, regardless of whether you're a feminine or a male, connecting with your inner feminine side, or receptivity, or appreciate the feminines in your life. The receptivity, the creativity. You will be more creative and have more drive as you focus on taking care of yourself too. It's interesting because you have some of the same cards as pile number 1. Pile number 1 also got the pleasure card. So there's an emphasis on pleasure, on beautifying your life, on finding a comfort amidst possibly a discomfort in your life. Everything may not be perfect. You might not be comfortable in your body even, but doing nice things to yourself, you know, focusing on possibly physical pleasure, but also just the good life, eating vibrant, healthy foods, taking a walk, not because you force yourself to, but because of kindness towards yourself. So there is an emphasis on kindness. It's also an emphasis on being your own best friend. Be understanding towards yourself. Show yourself kindness. Okay, so I want one more card to finish off your reading. Ace of Pentacles, prosperity. So in my mind, I asked about why are we seeing the number 4 today, and what is this talking about? It's talking about prosperity. It's talking about you being in alignment with your soul and following that which gives you joy, that which gives you pleasure, and growing, you know, focusing on that and letting that grow. Another ace here at the bottom, Ace of Wands, following your passions. The passion is going to give you prosperity. Your passions are going to be sustainable. It may take time to establish, but it's very possible with the 7 of Cups. Possibility. Another cup card. Yeah. And just to top it off, 10 of Cups, completion. So if you choose to follow a spiritual path and letting spirituality guide you in your career and in all aspects of your life, you're going to be in a very beautiful place. Could be a very beautiful family life. There is an immense emphasis on heart energy and love. So maybe working on your heart chakra or your receptivity towards love. Life wants to give you love, and I don't know why, but I just want to keep continuing on your pile. Yeah, that this is the time, and you see that I said some of you might be traveling, and there is an emphasis on travel. Maybe this is someone you might meet while you're traveling, or this is a download or an epiphany that you will have while traveling. Might be a Leo, might also be a water sign. They have major water placement. Oh, are you kidding me? Kindred partnerships. Yeah. there is an emphasis on partnerships. And this might be something that starts out as a business partner and develops into love. Or it might just be love for some of you. If you're only focused on love, it's love. It could be both, depending on where you are putting your emphasis. Really beautiful energy, pile number 2. So I think I will leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. Let me know how it resonated with you. If you haven't checked out my second channel, please feel free to do so. The link is in the pinned comment. I do offer private readings if you're interested, and if you want a personalized reading, I'll be more than happy to do so. Hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.